I was painting those barbarian Norse Blood Bowl miniatures, and then realised that actually, for various reasons, I can't play in the next Blood Bowl league. Whereas, I am playing quite a lot of new and different games, one of which is Malifaux. So I'm playing with Seamus, who I'm still slowly painting here, as you can see. I've done the green and washed the rest of it. I've got too many miniatures to paint each sort of beautifully and carefully, so I'm only doing a certain number of highlights. So that's Seamus and his gang of undead. It's a really good game. It is quite fun and clever. It's kind of like playing a cross between a role-playing game, poker, because you use cards and you've got to remember what you've used and what the chance of getting decent cards are again. And Mordheim, but the rule system is much cleverer and it's actually fairly intuitive. So there's that. Anyway, so he's part of he's some kind of psycho killer who kills ladies and uses their zombies to attack other people. That's the only part I don't like about Malifaux. I wish it had been a bit more normal, kind of Old West. There does seem to be a lot of unnecessary gruesomeness. But anyway, what he does is if he kills someone or someone dies near him, because he's a grave robber, I think, they generate corpse counters, and he can do magical things with those corpse counters by walking over them and collecting them, like in Super Mario when you collect the little floating kind of coins. So these are the corpse counters, and I used Renedra Miniatures, which is amazing because a lot of people were recommending just using, the various resin kits you can buy on eBay. But you can buy like 20-something bases or something, Well, actually, it's more. I'll show you the sprue in a second. But you can buy loads of these bases on plastic sprue. Now, the quality, the casting quality, is not as good as like Games Workshop. These guys obviously, well, I'll be fair. It's more like Games Workshop kind of from the early 2000s when they first started off. But, they're just tombstones, and they're very creative about what the tombstones look like. So they're very cool. They even make a couple of little birds, which sort of definitely add to the impression. So I'll paint the tombstones different shades of grey. The earth I'll paint brown and highlight up by adding yellow so it looks a bit more glowy. And the stones I'll think of what to do because it can't be grey as well. And then I'll put Games Workshop grass on these, and they'll look very good. My personal favourite is actually this Celtic-looking tombstone. And this one it wasn't my idea, someone else at the club mentioned this, and so I thought I'd make one. And it does look quite funny. I'm not ready to die yet. Oh yeah, and I thought I would show you the sprue for the Renedra Miniatures. So it comes in a sprue like this. I mean, if you're doing Games Workshop-y stuff with vampire counts, these would be amazing. Anyway, there you go.